And again, I'm not looking forward to this game.
Right, Wednesday night, this place will be rocking as we welcome Man United to the Brentford Community Stadium. I'm delighted to say we've got the opposition's view on that game, Flex from the United view. First of all, thanks for coming down, mate.
Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for
welcome
having me.
to the Brentford Community Stadium. What are your first thoughts?
I really like it. Honestly, I really like it. Do you know what? These people up here as well in the flats or the apartments, I tell you, they've got a nice view as well. It's actually really impressive. Obviously, I've seen it on TV and heard how loud it is. I've seen big teams come here, any opponent come here and struggle.
Yeah.
So I know what's in store. But in terms of a spectacle, it's brilliant. And again, I'm not looking forward to this game.
We'll get into that because it's one of those games, mate. When I was growing up, it was the game that you always wanted in the cup. Man United were the dominant force, not just in English football, but in world football. Do you know what I mean? And it was the one that I always dreamt of one day we'd play Man United. Obviously now we're here on merit, playing you in a league game. But as is the cyclical nature of football, things have changed slightly. And I imagine you growing up supporting United, it was trophies every year, almost took it for granted. So what's it like being a Man United fan now, mate?
Goodness me, mate.
Open-ended question that.
Cards, yeah. It's do you know what? I'm not gonna plead to be the worst made out fans. We've enjoyed a lot of success. Like you said, I grew up watching football. We were spoiled, and now that cycle's gone, and it's been really, really difficult to get even anywhere close to that. And we've had to watch our biggest rivals in City and Liverpool now start to take that dominance in the league, City in particular. So up until now, it's been a real tough watch.
Well, you're saying so unpredictable. We saw that at the weekend against Aston Villa. I know you were there, mate. So
yeah.
Off the back of that game, how are you? What are you feeling coming into this one?
Nerves.
Yeah.
Nerves. Yeah. Honestly, talking to Marcus and you said it at the beginning as well. You're here on merit. It's a fantastic story for Brentford. It really is, and I think every year there's like a new darling of the Premier League. Brentford is certainly it. This year with Thomas Frank, endearing yourself to the Premier League population really instantly. And you come here, like I said, the fans are right on top. They're close to the pitch. It's loud. What's the capacity here?
17.
17,500, which could feel like 27, 37,000 in terms of the noise and the atmosphere. Our players have to be ready.
It's very strange. Again, it's like the comparisons to the Ferguson teams that we grew up watching. Right, was not. Look, they're all incredible international footballers, but you've got a team now of like young, talented superstars, and yet maybe some people would say that some of the lineups Ferguson put out maybe overachieved, but the mentality in that thing, mentality and culture seems to be a word that's used a lot at the moment around Manchester United. You've seen Luke Shaw talk about it, Ronaldo, of course, doing that interview. Do you think this is what you guys looking at this game is one where if your mentality on Wednesday is not going to be there,
you get beat.
Yeah,
you get beat. Let alone try and nick a draw. 100%. If your mentality is not right in a place like this, where it's going to be as intense as it is, as physical as it is, and you don't get a certain level of respect. Do you know what I mean? You get respect in name. Man United are coming to town. We've really wanted this. They're a big club. Get respect that far. Yeah. As soon as they cross the white line, Ivan Toney's not going to see Harry Maguire and be scared. And Brendan's not going to think, I might not be able to get past Varane. Going to be at it, absolutely at it. So it's about our mentality. Like you said, Ronaldo was talking about it, and we've struggled with that. We've struggled with that as a new kind of breed of culture at the club. We're trying to find our identity again.
On the Ronaldo one, this injury, are we likely to be seeing him on Wednesday? Like, that's one that a lot of people know, because obviously he's a big threat on his day.
Big threat on his day, and I'm sure a lot of Brentford fans will be excited to see him, or excited to see him and see him fail. Not heckling him at every touch. He is. Everyone wants to take the Ronaldo scalp and see him walk out here with no points and a bad performance. But in terms of will he be fit? He's got a bit of a hip injury. He's missed the last couple of games. We thought he'd be back for Villa, but he obviously wasn't. Ralph Rangnick has said that he expects to have him back for this game.
Well, the other thing is formation. We've seen with Rangnick. Yeah. So look, Villa was more of a 4-1-4-1.
4-1-4-1, yeah, which actually helps. Ralph's come in and tried the 4-2-2 formation. I get it, new manager. He's got his philosophy. You have to try and implement it. It just wasn't working. It really wasn't working. We did change. We went to a 4-2-3-1 against Villa in the cup after trying out the 4-2-2, which wasn't working. And I would say there wasn't much improvement. It wasn't like the first 10 minutes maybe up until we scored, and Scott McTominay scored, and then we dropped off, and then we changed to a diamond second half. And then the next game, like you said, a 4-1. Ralph Rangnick's not afraid to experiment. I think he has to, because he doesn't really know what his best formation is and what his best starting 11 is. Because he's trying to firefight at the moment, trying to stabilise us and obviously make us get top 4. So I would be surprised to see us back in that 4-2-2 formation, that narrow. I think either how we played against Villa, 4-1-4-1, or a 4-2-3-1, which is what we're used to.
So what did that 4-1-4-1 give you guys that was different to the 4-2-2 that you said?
Ralph Rangnick always talks about balance and control. He wants to see that in the games. If you look at Manchester United in recent times, we don't control games. You know, a team like Manchester United, a club like Manchester United, with the players that we've got and the way that we want to play football, we need to start dictating football games a lot more often. It's too much of a shootout when you're playing against United. We concede a lot of chances. They might not always end up in goals, but we're easy to get out in our formation, and we concede a lot of counter-attacks. So what the 4-1-4-1 I thought gave us, it had Matic just in front of a back four, who was just having that kind of sweeping up role. He can see everything, he can control everything, keep everything calm, firefight, cut off passing lanes, and I thought he'd done that quite well till he fatigued a little bit towards the end. And the four just in front of that, whether it's Mason on the right, Elanga on the left, which we'll touch on in a bit, I hope he starts, and Fred and Bruno in the middle of that. It just helped us keep control of the game better. We had to ride out periods, and then it dwindled. That's one big thing at Man United this year, is we keep seeing us playing moments. 30 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 15 minutes here. So if he plays that formation, I think that will be the aim of it.
You mentioned Elanga there. Let's talk about him then, because obviously he played against us in pre-season, scored a great goal.
Great goal, yeah.
I thought he was mustard that day, and I thought I'd actually have seen a bit more of him so far this season. Is that something, as United fans, you're screaming for?
Definitely now. I mean, I know you're not going to be a stranger to Marcus Rashford's poor form. He just looks out of sort. His confidence looks shot at the moment, and like he said, he come out on Twitter and said he's his biggest critic. He knows how poorly he's playing, but it opened the door. You know, Jadon has been struggling a little bit with form as well, and Elanga's just come in and it's been a breath of fresh air in the game that he played against Villa, and Rangnick, he's turned to him a couple of times. You know, he's not afraid to use him, and I think personally he's earned the right to start against you guys, which will be a great test for him here at this stadium with the fans on top of him. If you can do it at Villa Park as well, even bigger stadium. So he proved he can play under pressure, and I don't think it'll faze him. I just hope he hasn't picked up a knock and he's injured, because I don't think he should have even come off in that game. I wouldn't even have brought Jadon Sancho on at the point where we did. But he's been a breath of fresh air. He keeps the play simple. You know, sometimes the best attribute to have is simplicity. He knows when to pass, he knows when to set, he knows when to just make movement off the ball to create space for somebody else. And he's always on the run, so I like him, and I think he should start,
Let's look at the game. How do you actually see it going?
Mate, I've got my gut feeling saying we're going to slip up again. Honestly, I feel like it's going to be a really uncomfortable evening. Something's telling me it's going to be a draw. Honestly, I don't like that at all. I want to be walking out of here with a clean sheet, 3 points in the bag. Respect to Brentford, thanks for having me. I'm up for the 3 points. Just a nice, comfortable evening. But
again, I don't want to.
You don't do comfortable evenings here.
No, that's it.
The way that you guys have been playing, fearless, not just here to make up the numbers. I think Thomas Frank's been really refreshing of how he sets up his team. They're not afraid to have a go at anyone. I watched the game when you beat Wolves away as well. Ivan Toney was fantastic in that game. Laid on I think he scored.
Set up Brian's goal. Scored the pen.
He's been good, and those two are going to be key. They're going to be really, really key. But with what you're building here, I think it's great for the Premier League to see. Really do.
Ledge. Well, look, I know you're at the game, so let's be good in that. I'll see you there, mate.
See you there, mate. Good luck.
Cheers.